I do believe that Tanner was still in school at the time. Let's go to a quick phone call right now because while we're waiting for the Battalion Wars video to be queued up. Caller, you're on the air with EGI2. EGI2 with Tanner York and Robbie Ratcliffe.
Yep.
Yeah, you're Robbie.
I'm Robbie. That's Tanner.
Yep.
Hello.
Caller, who are you? Where are you calling from?
It's Cody again. Tanner, you're growing on me.
Oh, interesting.
Like, Tanner's growing on me. Like, I'm coming around to Tanner.
Cody, I liked you too.
Cody, what are your thoughts about Headstrong Games, the makers of Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's Quest, and Reign of Fire?
I didn't know about the Reign of Fire game. I was like familiar with the movie, like dragons and modern. It reminded me of Earth Defense Force. That clip you just showed. Do you know the Earth Defense Force game?
Very familiar with.
That's a game I played.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
Tanner?
played many, but that's a game I played.
Okay.
So describe your experiences with Earth Defense Force, Tanner.
Well, I guess played is a strong word, as I usually watched my brother play it.
Well, in that situation, in my situation, I'm the one playing the game, and my brother is the one watching.
Wait, so see how that flipped?
Cody, did you see how that
So,
flipped?
Tanner, describe to me what happens in a round of Earth Defense Force, please.
Well, basically, Earth Defense Force is when the bugs are too big and they take over the entire world. Well, they're so big, in fact, that they need to employ some sort of defense force to take these guys down, essentially.
And and
Right.
Cody from Florida, this begs the question in terms of the current state of the Japanese Constitution, which does not allow for the creation of what we would consider a proper armed forces. Is it time to rewrite the Constitution for the Japanese people and offer them the possibility of creating a robust military body that could potentially repel the invaders?
Yeah, since 1945, the Japanese are not allowed to have a standing army, and they can only have a national defense force. But America takes the reins when it comes to their military.
Thank God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Robbie?
I understand exactly what you're talking about, Cody. And oftentimes when we play these Earth Defense Force games, EDF games, not to be confused with EDM, which I'm sure Tanner knows a lot about.
Yeah, he's a young person. He goes to raves.
No, I don't quite go to raves. I definitely used to listen to a lot of EDM music, but I almost grew out of it. I don't
He
love
does
EDM music as much as I
he
once
does
did.
the E.
I
a
love
lot of E.
GDQ, Games Done Quick. AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick.
Danny Laundry says kids these days listen to IDM. What is IDM, Tanner?
Intelligent dance music.
What is that like? What does that mean?
Isn't IDM a comic book? Isn't a comic book label?
I
Comic
think
book
you're thinking of
company?
IDW, the people that put out ROM the Space Knight.
That's what
So
I'm
IDM is going to be your Aphex Twins, your Square Pushers, your Autechers, really just any of these more subtle, icy textures in your more ambient influenced. Great to put on if you're studying, maybe filling out.
Oh, hey,
some
Robbie.
sort of-
Hey, Cody from Florida, what's up?
Came out today.
What's that?
Akuma came out today. Akuma came out on Street Fighter 6 today.
Akuma?
what?
dropped.
The red-haired
Akuma,
fella
what?
with the crazy eyes?
Yeah.
What's he
Yep,
up to
that
these
guy, yeah.
days?
He's
Nothing good.
Like really, he's a vascular buff. He's very vascular. He's a buff granddaddy now.
Cody from Florida, your thoughts, please, on Lord of the Rings: Aragorn's Quest, the maker of, from the makers of Battalion Wars.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that
So, chill.
does that count as IDM?
If an IDM producer maybe sampled that, then
What would
that
they
could
say?
be an IDM.
There was a what would they say? The record producer they're always throwing down licks.
Yeah. So the record producer, as I said, is almost policing the operation, kind of enforcing a iron fist on the general workflow that's going on, making sure everything stays in line. Rick Rubin, a very famous producer, actually doesn't know anything about a mix board, doesn't know how to fill out a call sheet or anything like that, and is completely not knowledgeable, yet seems to have the most money in the entire world music-wise.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that
So
Italian Wars footage. How about that?
Aragorn's Quest, that's not the one that was like the Final Fantasy X-like game?
No, that you're thinking of, that's Lord of the Rings: The Third Age.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know anything about Aragon. Oh, that's fun. That's cute. Yeah, no, I like the Third Age.
Well, this is we're looking right now at the
Locate
Italian
the
Wars
last
footage,
remaining frontier tank
Code
using your
Florida.
radar, Comrade Commander.
Is that Advanced Wars?
Looks
No,
great.
but in fact, it was originally devised as being a 3D tie-in to the Advance Wars series, and I do believe that in Japan, it was referred to as, at least in the GameCube iteration, was referred to as Famicom Wars.
Bartarian Wars.
What?
I think what the caller's
I
trying to
love
say is the Atari 2600 revolutionized gaming as we know it.
Well, thank you for that insight, Tanner.
That's not what I'm trying to say. But hey, you all have a good night. I'm outie.
Cody
I'm
from
outie
Florida, thank you
5000.
so much for your call, and keep the spirit alive. Don't let the dream never die.
Let it never.
So you're probably thinking Headstrong Games, the people that